You know what I miss? Slender Man ARGs. Yeah. Like Marble Hornets, Tribe 12, Every Man is Hybrid, ML Anderson, Dan Frederick, those type of videos, the Slender Man based ARGs. They were always so cool and interesting and intriguing, fun to watch. And they were always so out there, and the characters were well developed. They felt like real people going through some wild shit that they couldn't explain, you know. And it just was, it was good. It was interesting to watch. And speaking of the characters, one specific thing that I liked was the characters, you never knew who to trust. There was always this vibe of, you know, distrust and paranoia when it comes to who do I trust, who's telling the truth, who's lying, who's who's the good guy, who's the bad guy. Is there even a good guy or a bad guy? I don't even think there was half the time for most of these. But it felt like there should be one. There should be a good guy. There should be a bad guy. I mean, there was obvious bad guys, but like Slender Man itself and some of the cult people, they were kind of obvious bad guys. But like the actual, main human characters, you know, there wasn't really necessarily a good or bad guy. It was just, yeah, you know, you couldn't really tell who was lying, who was telling the truth. Who do you root for? Because you could start to like a character and kind of root for, what they're doing, but then it turns out they are not the good guy that you thought they were. They're not the hero of the story that you thought they were, and then yeah, something wild and crazy happens, and you're like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? And yeah, that's another thing. That's one of the main things I liked about it was about these Slender Man based ARGs was the level of what the fuck is going on. That was the whole vibe of these things is what the fuck is actually going on. There's so much mystery and intrigue and everything. You didn't know what the fuck was going on half the time. You were trying to figure out everything, and the characters were trying to figure out everything, and no one knew what the fuck was going on. You were trying to figure out what it all meant. Did it mean anything? What the fuck was actually going on? That's the thing I loved about these was, you know, never knowing what the fuck is going on. And it was always so wild and crazy and out there and insane and bizarre. And I love that. I really did love that. And sorry, I heard something. What is that? Hold on. The camera for a second. Be right back. Let's see what that was.